What is up, guys? Darklite Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back. And if this is your first time to the channel, then welcome in. What is up? I am Darklite. I make a variety of music reactions, gaming videos, and much more here on this channel. We do commentary styles, try not to laughs, food reviews, taste test videos, try out like different drinks, candies. We go live often here and over on Twitch, and I also have a secondary channel dedicated to all things gaming called Darklite Gaming. I have a Rumble, I have multiple other social media accounts, so feel free to check all of those out. And if you're not subscribed, hopefully by the end of this video you will consider joining the Darklite Army. Recently we just hit 3,000 subscribers, and my next milestone goal is 5K. What are we doing today? Today we are checking out a new song released by A Day to Remember. I am a long time A Day to Remember fan. I've actually they probably don't even remember, but I even met the band themselves live when I was 21. I have their tattoo on my arm here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to straighten it out there. Right here, ADTR21. I got on my 21st birthday. I met Jeremy McKinnon live, and he was honestly a really cool dude. So I have always had a place in my heart for A Day to Remember. I absolutely love every single one of their songs. Probably a few of my favorites to name a few before we get into this video. Plot to Bomb the Panhandle, All I Want, Leave the Light On, I believe, is one of the songs that they did. Absolutely love this band, and I was kind of surprised that they released a new video on their channel. I will link the original video, obviously, as well as the band's channel down below. Yeah, we're gonna hop into this. Keep in mind, this is a reaction. I pause, rewind, and I do add blurs to adhere to copyright guidelines. If that is not for you, then make sure you go, obviously, and support the original video. I'm super stoked to check this out, guys. So yeah, let's get into this. I don't think I need to say any more. Let's back it up here.
We go again, another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again, another night out here with all my friends. I got a text from the crew in my hometown. It said be ready to roll. I'm ready to die so they don't have to ask me. Yeah, cause they already know. I turned on the radio, they're playing The Boys Are Back in Town. The boys are back in town. Hyping me up, there ain't no way I'ma calm down. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man, I ain't looking for trouble. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. The button.
All right, I'm gonna back it up, and we're gonna talk about this already. We're not even in a full minute in yet, and they are absolutely killing it. Like I said, this band is wonderful. I absolutely love the overall vibes this band has. I love the energy level, and like I said, Jeremy McKinnon's vocals are off the chain. I'm super stoked to see what they do with this one. Right now, they are adhering to the, in my opinion, the old style, which I love. The older A Day to Remembers, the OG days. I really like this. I'm hoping they throw a few screams in here. One of the things I really like about Jeremy is he's got a very knowledgeable brain when it comes to music, and he knows when to throw in subtle, like heavy vocals. So far, sounds good. I have to hear more before I give any more thoughts. Let's keep it going, guys. This is awesome.
Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man, I ain't looking for trouble. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. The button to ask, you wanna make that a double.
Solid drums by Alex. He's killing it.
It burned on the way down, but after a couple, I threw him back like a pro. Now Cody's behind me, he's screaming, tonight is for the boys, tonight is for the boys. We're gonna hurt in the morning, but there's no turning back now. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man,
no. We're gonna back it up. Solid guitar solo there. If I'm not remembering the bandmates' names, because they did have a lineup change. If you guys aren't Day to Remember fans, they had a small lineup change here. I believe that is it Josh? I'll have to double check after this video. But I know that Neil used to be in the band. I think he's still in the band. I think there's Josh, and then I know Alex, and Alex Shelnut, I believe is his last name, and then obviously Jeremy McKinnon. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. I can't remember which of the band members left at the moment, but we're gonna back it up here to hear that guitar solo. That was solid. Like I said, I love that this is bringing me back to the OG style of A Day to Remember. I like their kind of pop. Wow, I tried to say punk and rock at the same time. Their pop punk rock style that they have. Every now and then, like I said, in certain songs they throw in heavy vocals. Really love Jeremy's screams. He kills it every time when he does that. But I'm okay with no screaming in this one. If it happens towards the end that they throw it in there, great. But this is solid vocals on his part, and I like the overall vibes of the video too. So we're gonna back it all the way up, guys, and give it another listen. Let's keep it going.
Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man, I ain't looking for trouble. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends.
I like that gold finish on that guitar too. I think it's gold or light brown.
Put your trick in the air and touch it the right here and right now. Paint this town tonight. Put your trick in the air and touch it the right here and right now. Burn it down tonight. Put your trick in the air and touch it the right here and right now. Paint this town tonight. Put your trick in the air and touch it the right here and right now. Burn it down tonight.
Cheers. I got a drink here too.
Everybody say, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man, I ain't looking for trouble. It's like, oh shit, here we
Today. Okay, that part I was headbanging. They set the place on fire. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I want to back it up to that. That was actually funny.
everybody say, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. Oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends. When we walk in the door, everybody's like, man, I ain't looking for trouble. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. Another night out here with all my friends.
Ooh.
Night out here with all my friends. Another night out here with all my friends.
Man, let me tell you, I'm going to go ahead and give this a like, guys. Make sure you go and support the original video. I will link it down below. But let me go ahead and I'm actually going to pull something up here on screen real quickly. I want to actually see the current lineup of the members. Just like I said, as a fan, I want to obviously double check my facts here. So hold on. Day to Remember current lineup. Alright, so the current lineup has been in place since 2009. The current members are Jeremy McKinnon, vocals, Neil, okay, I was right, Westfall, rhythm guitar, Josh Woodward, bass, Kevin Scaff, lead guitar, and Alex Shelnut, drums. So Kevin, not Josh, Kevin was doing the guitar solo there. Wonderful. I absolutely, like I said, I love this band. And let me see their old members. Hold on. I love this band, and I highly recommend you guys go and check out the original. Now, uno momento, and I will give my final conclusive thoughts here. And then their former members, Tom Denny, and their old drummer, Bobby Scruggs. Those are the former members. Now, from what I remember, Tom Denny did leave in the beginning, at least. Remember, he left on his own accord, and he kind of became their producer. He showed up in a lot of their music videos over the years. I don't know if they're still in touch with him. I would have to do more research. But like I said, I highly recommend you guys go and check this one out. Now let's talk about the video itself. One thing I really like about A Day to Remember is their ability to make songs that aren't forgettable. This is a song that you could literally sing along to. The lyrics were easy to remember, easy format, and just one of those songs, as you said, one of those songs that you would sing on a night out with your friends. You know, whether it be a bonfire, whether it be jamming out in the car and driving down the road. They have this innate ability to write memorable songs that everybody as fans falls in love with, sings along with, and they have a good balance. They have heavy songs. Heavy songs. Like, if you guys haven't heard Second Sucks yet by them, oh my god. Insanely heavy. But then they release tracks like this. For their fans that are really not into the screamo and the heavy vocals and the heavy guitars and the breakdowns, they release awesome songs like this. This was wonderful all around. That was funny there. Really interested on how they were able to do those effects. I wonder if it was actual flames that they were using or CGI. Either way, really cool. Kind of, like I said, comical when the guy came in with that, and they were all like, oh, And then it was clever there where he was like, everybody say, oh, shit, and then everybody, in unison said that, and then they appeared outside. The place was on fire. A very well done video. Really like the towards the end there, the chorus and the harmonization. I don't know if it was all the band members or just Jeremy doing it, but it was really cool to kind of hear the oh noise that he was making, and then you had the background sound of everybody else saying oh shit. It was very well done. This was awesome. I really like this song and this music video. Like I said, I will link this down below. By the time this comes out, as of me reacting to this, I reacted to it and it was released an hour ago. But when this comes out, it should be a couple days. Still, make sure you guys go support the original, no copyright infringement intended, and make sure you guys go subscribe to A Day to Remember. They are at 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is much deserved. Like I said, I've been following this band for years, and they went from a small town band in Ocala, Florida, to a worldwide sensation. The next reaction I will be checking out is a band called The Paradox. Actually, my fiance wants me to check them out. So stay tuned for some more reaction, guys. On to the next one. Peace out. Love y'all.
Dark reactions lighting up your mind. Catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse in me breathing through the screams. Together we're riding, tearing up the scenes. Darklite, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, hold on tight. Mellow thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, diving in the flare. Every second an electric snare. Darklite, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, hold on tight. Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Oh, hold on. Darklite, the echoes of the night.